NRMA's had a great year this year, and the board is delighted to see that financially we're stronger than ever. We've grown, all the business units were profitable, and from a membership point of view that continues to grow, and we're still getting great feedback from our members. So all up, another strong year building on a couple of really good years beforehand. We see 2014 as a year of great opportunity. We're in a good financial position. That gives us many opportunities to explore. Our new group operating environment will give us systems that will be much more flexible than we've had in the past, and that's going to open up some great opportunities for different membership products, which is something that people often say to us when we're travelling around the state. There's a great appetite out there from our members to have different types of memberships, family memberships perhaps, memberships that are a bit more flexible than what we currently offer, and we're now in a position to look at those. So very excited about the opportunities coming up in the next year. One of the key roles of the NRMA is advocacy. From the days when we were founded in 1920, that's what members wanted. They wanted someone to help them with their car, and they wanted someone to go into bat for them on motoring issues. And that's what we've done ever since we started, 100 years on almost, and we're still doing the same thing, stronger than ever. So we've seen some great wins. We've been working with government on all different levels. We are on a whole range of working committees looking at young drivers, older drivers, road safety, motorcyclists. So it's important that we're inside the tent, that we're right there advising government when decisions are made, because they are important safety decisions. We've seen some great wins in things like petrol pricing. We continue to advise the public when they should buy petrol, when it's likely to be cheaper, and with the volatility we've seen over the last year, that's really important to our members and to all motorists. We've seen the government move on price boards, putting more realistic information up there on price boards in New South Wales, separating out the discounts so motorists don't feel tricked when they go in thinking they're buying cheap petrol and then they get another deal. And we've seen some great commitments on funding for highways and roads right around the state. The federal election helped pull some of those out, but we've been working hard with the state government to make sure that they invest in our roads as much as they can, and to help our members stay safe. In the last year we've seen a couple of roads that I think all of New South Wales has wanted finished come to life. The West Connects project, which is that link from the M4 closer to the city, is actually starting to happen, and I feel confident now that we will see that after so many years of promises and plans. Similarly, we saw in the federal election good money committed to building a link from the F3 through to the M2, another vital piece of road that's needed to make the network around Sydney work a lot better. Work continues on the Pacific Highway, and we would like to see that finished sooner. I have to say that's probably one that we are a little bit disappointed in, but it is happening and we know it will be finished. So some big projects we've been involved in, lobbying for a long time, and it is such a pleasure to see them really come to life. In the last year the NRMA did a survey which we called Seeing Red on Rail. Now a few people thought that was an odd thing for us to do, and I got a few questions to ask if we were getting away from our core business of advocating for motorists. The answer is no. In the big cities like Sydney in particular, and some of our smaller cities in the state, you can't just look at roads in isolation. Our members catch public transport, they catch the trains and the buses, they ride bikes, they're pedestrians. They want the system to work as a whole, and so they're looking to us to give a voice to their interests and their concerns to make it work better as a system, and that's what we're trying to do. So we can't just talk about roads in isolation when we're looking at transport in the city. It's the whole thing. NRMA gets involved in some really big projects. We deal with government at the highest levels. We deal with local councils at very local levels. But I have to say, I think the things that give me the greatest pleasure are the small things. We have a community grant scheme, and we also have volunteer awards. And both of those recognise fairly small things that are happening at a local level, and they often recognise the unsung heroes. So it's always such an honour for me to each year welcome the winners of our volunteer awards into our offices, to present them with those awards and to see just the joy and the emotion that that brings out in their friends and their families. So that's just a wonderful thing to do, and I think that really says what the essence of the NRMA is.